Hey guys, welcome back. This time with actual more DLC content. I realized Fuming has some more content, some like whole quest line in the southeast if you just take him there. So in this case for our save file, just so you know where we are at, we did the whole beast mana stuff and we convicted Duke Chai. After, if you head to the southeast region, Fuming gives you a slight text dialogue saying, I have something in Duke Chai's mana I want to take back, and that's what you missed in terms of dialogue. And so here we are, we can simply enter it. And in this case, we head to the study. And you can see we immediately get the dialogue once the game decides to load it. Yes, the thing I'm looking for is in this room. Are you sure? Yes, I can feel it. It's here. No mistake. He can feel it. Yes, this is it. I'm on a graven. Help me take it down, but be careful not to break the jaw. You found the thing. Can't you take it yourself? I told you, if I could do it, I wouldn't bother you. Huh, this is suspicious. The smell coming from this jar. Is it blood? Yes, it's blood and it's human blood. Human blood? Does Chai Wang have such a hobby? Wait a minute, young man. There's more than just human blood here. Could there be something else? Yes, this feeling. It should be the inseparable goo worm. But it's strange. How could this be possible? As expected of the Jolly Tribe Saintess, you can even sense this. That's right, the worm in this jar is the inseparable goo worm. The inseparable goo worm? Is it the same kind of thing as my symbiotic bloodworm? Symbiotic bloodworm? Huh, I didn't expect we have some things in common. Young man, these two types of goo are somewhat similar, but not exactly the same. This inseparable goo is a pair of love goo, one male, one female, planted in a man and woman respectively. After planting, the two goo worms can sense each other, no matter how far apart they are. If one dies, the other will devour the host's heart. Can't you Jolly Tribe come up with a more normal love goo? Wait, you just said this is your thing then. To be precise, this is my deceased wife's thing. Deceased wife? But you're still alive. Didn't your deceased wife plant this goo? Or did your deceased wife do it with someone else? Just kidding. Don't take it seriously. I should have been dead, but that shy guy had someone save my life. This is one of the most intense goo from Jolly. Is there anyone in the Central Plains who can solve it? As you said, the person who saved my life is not from the Central Plains, and you know this person. Could it be... Okay, they actually messed it up. I feel like that should have been the could have be line from my main character, not from him. The clan leader of the Jolly tribe, Miao Miu Li. Indeed. Does Chai Wang still have contact with the Jolly tribe? That guy somehow controlled the inseparable goo worm, extracted the goo worm from my deceased wife's body and put it in the specially made jar. As long as I touch this jar, the goo worm in my body will go out of control. Since then, fresh human blood needs to be put into this jar every year to nourish and deceive the goo worm here. Harmonic Raven, you asked me before, what kind of handle does Chai Wang have on me? This is the handle he has on me. But now he's gone. Why did he leave this jar behind? Thanks to a certain someone, he didn't get the chance to take it away. Anyway, now that I have this back, I'm truly free. So what are you doing next? My clan uncle has been looking for a way to remove the goo worm from my body in the southwest region. Clan uncle? You have a clan uncle? Could it be Liu Bensao? Yes. He told me a few days ago he found a way, but the chances of success are only 70%. Then if this thing exists, I will be controlled by others sooner or later, so why not give it a try? Harmonic Raven, keep this thing safe. Let's head to the southwest plant house. Also, some slight note, if the doctor or like the southwest plant house guy is dead, Fuming decides it's also not worth living any longer. So yeah. So here we are in the plant house. And by the way, if you wondered about why my main character said I also have that like worm, because I got the same worm just from the Ding family instead of the Jolly tribe. Here we are in the plant house main hall. Once it loads, come on game. Fuming, young hero harmonic. Mr. Liu, I heard you found a way to remove the inseparable goo from his body. Yes, but the success rate is less than 30%. Wait, less than 30, didn't you say 7? If I didn't say that, would you agree? Huh. What if I have to take the risk? Don't forget, I still have the jar from Duke Choi's tower. You can keep it. Removing the goo doesn't require that thing. Wait, then why did we have to go to Phoenix Wood Harbor? Just to avoid the day when I suddenly die inexplicably. So, I cannot stop you. Yes, I've made up my mind. Alright, since it's your decision, Mr. Liu, how do we remove the goo? This goo poison is not like the common toxins in the Central Plains. Normally the one who rings the bell should be the one to untie it. But the person who used this goo is no longer here. So we can only find a way to solve it. After my many years of exploration in the southwest, I can think of 3 methods. The first one is to maintain the status quo, regularly replenish this jar with fresh human blood, or find another host to plant this female goo. I cannot accept this. I thought so. Second method is to use a silver needle or advanced MP to probe into his body and kill the goo worm. Okay, come on, that's easy. Easier said than done. But this method is too dangerous. In the records of the herbology sect, only one person has ever succeeded. Wow, someone actually succeeded! That person must be amazing. This method sounds quite reliable. Is it really that remarkable? Of course, young man, you don't know. After the goo worm enters the host's body, it will merge with the host's meridian. Not to mention that the parasitic location is hard to determine. Just killing the goo worm may destroy the host's meridian. If there's a slight mistake, it could lead to paralysis, dementia, or even death. This sounds completely unfeasible. The senior from the herbology sect who could do it is really amazing. Yes, but that person's constitution is different from ordinary people. I'm afraid even if I study for more decades, I won't be able to match him. Senior brother, the person you're talking about, could it be? Yes, besides her, who else could do it? Indeed. Oh, some new lore? That's cool. Wait, you guys know that senior? She's not some old senior, she's my senior sister. Her constitution is special. She can see things that ordinary people cannot. We cannot see the goo worm in the human body, but in her eyes, it's as conspicuous as a drop of ink on white paper. I wonder if we can get to know her in future updates or DLC. I see, so if we can find her, can we? No, my senior sister has been missing for a long time. No one knows where she is now. It seems this way is also not feasible. If the first 2 methods don't work, what's the third? The third is also very dangerous. Through my research in the southwest region, I found that this inseparable goo will act when one of the hosts dies. But the principles of action under different circumstances are also different. When the first host dies, the goo worm in his body will starve to death quickly because it has lost its nourishment. At this time, the goo worm in the other host's body will have an impression response, and it will go berserk and destroy the host meridian. At this point, even a god can't save him. But this gives us a method. Tell me more. The male worm is in Fuming's body, and the host of the female worm is no longer in the world. A few days ago, I found a strange fish in a river in the southwest. It carries a poison that can quickly stop a person's heartbeat, but the consciousness can be retained. If treated in a short period of time, there will be no danger whatsoever. I get it, you're trying to deceive the goo worm in Liu Fuming's body with this method. Exactly. As long as Fuming's heartbeat stops and his blood stops. By the way, let's think about physiology. If your heartbeat stops and you no longer have a blood supply, you cannot remain conscious. And if your blood supply to your brain stops after 3 minutes, you will have severe issues. 3 minutes is maximum time that someone should spend without blood flow to their brain. And even that is critical. But yeah, let's go back to the blood. As long as Fuming's heartbeat stops and his blood stops flowing, the goo worm will starve to death. Didn't they say they replenish the blood in the jar every year? So that small jar can hold enough for a year? You can't tell me 3 minutes is enough to starve that worm. How long will it take? Yeah, tell me more. The answer's in your hands. I see. These two worms are responsive to each other. By observing the female worm in this jar, we can know whether the male worm is dead or alive. Yes, I'm not that stupid. I have 34 intelligence, 34 IQ. It sounds feasible, so why is the success rate only 30%? I have conducted experiments on animals and can control the dosage of the poison. But in less than 30% of the cases, they can be successfully revived. Huh. That's enough. Let's go. Wait, this jar is in my hands. I have the final say. She just says no. No, you don't. Liu Fuming, I don't care if you're indifferent or determined to die. Since you are traveling with me, I have the final say. Meddling in others' people's business again. Mr. Liu, when I've made up my mind, I'll bring him to visit you. And I have made up my mind. Let's go. Welcome back. Consider it specific battle, protect companion. We've made up our minds. Yes. Yes, please proceed. Fuming, drink all this poison. Yes. You, Fuming, promise me you can't die here. Sorry, can't guarantee that. Harmonic Raven, little uncle. See you later if I have the chance. Drinks the poison in one gulp. From now on, it's all up to him. The goo worm here doesn't seem to have reacted yet. It shouldn't be that fast, yes. But I hope it can be faster. Yes. Time passes by every moment and there's still no movement in the pottery jar. In a blink of an eye, half a day has passed. Half a day? Forget it, you're dead. You're either completely dead or crippled at this point. Half a day on no blood supply to the brain, you are not surviving that. No chance. Still no reaction after half a day. Huh? Does the method perhaps not work? I guess so. I can note that down in my book. Method doesn't work. And we'll just ignore him. Let's wait and see. If there's still no reaction, I'll give him the antidote. Wait. Someone is coming. As expected of Harmonic Raven, your ears are really sharp. Chinyan Law, you really are a persistent ghost. It's always you who messes up my plans. Who's the persistent ghost now? Today, all of you are here. It's a good opportunity to catch you all and relieve my hatred in your dreams. Harmonic Young Hero, Fuming is unable to move now, and I'm not good at martial arts, so I'm Don't be an escort mission of sorts. I am not ready to protect people. We are playing free mode 2560. They are gonna hit like a truck. If he counts as a party member and not as a guest in that... Good night. Don't worry, I will definitely protect... Okay, please be a guest. Thank God. Didn't they say he's not ready? I don't know. Give me first... Okay, what is up with him? What is his trait? I have no clue. Shouldn't there be something like a red trait, cannot do stuff, and drown in riches? Chinyan, wow, 93. That's trash equipment, okay, trash manuals. Heal. And more healing. Perfect. Okay, easier than I expected. I thought it would be harder. It seems you're not as capable as you think. Speak. Who sent you? Was it Duke Chai? It was your I have a grandfather? I only have my old man. From the old man sect, but I don't have a grandfather. Green snake? The pottery jar, no! You. We've got what we wanted. Let's go. Damn it! Don't even think about escaping. I love this sprite. It shows how furious we are. Wait, I'm on a young hero. Fuming is not dead. Great, Fuming is still alive. I'll detoxify him right away. I'm on a young hero, this is a critical moment, I need you to keep watch here. Liu Bensao quickly prepared the antidote and fed it to Liu Fuming. After that, it's all up to fate. The success rate is less than 30%, you say? Fuming. Time ticked away and Liu Fuming's body remained motionless. You subconsciously clenched your fist and not even noticing that your palms were already soaked with sweat. 2 hours later. ... Fuming! I can't muster any strength. Can you help me up? Sure thing, buddy, sure thing. Do you feel any discomfort? Don't worry, I don't feel anything unusual. That's good. This was truly a close call. It's a blessing that you survived, Fuming. Speaking of which, Harmonic Raven, thank you. You are my friend now, and from today's interaction with Willy on the Discord, I figured out my Dao heart is friendship. I obtained another friend, as such my Dao heart is stronger and my strength increased by another milestone. Friends should always be ready to help each other. The snake. Your snake is really impressive. It took so many throwing blades and did not get a scratch. The snake, it wasn't controlled by me. Not you, but it clearly. I was immobilized at the time. I couldn't even call up my MP. How could I control the snake? Then the snake. It's a snake controlling goo, and it's even more sophisticated than the goo technique of the owner, Liu Fuming. More sophisticated, you say? Look at the golden threads in the snake's eyes. It has gone through at least 3 molting ceremonies. Molting ceremonies? Yes, the snake driven by the saintess of the Jolly tribe undergoes a molting ceremony every 10 years. After each ceremony, its scales become 3% harder and its poison becomes 70% more potent. By the way, 3 points harder in Chinese would be Sun Chong, which means 30%. Just a bad translation. But scales become 30% harder, poison becomes 70% more potent. And that to the power of 3. That's pretty impressive. Caidie should have had a snake too. Where's your snake? You only have a butterfly. But the snake controlling goo has been lost. So I could only go find some poisonous insects. Poor girl. Could the snake be the saintess of the Jolie tribes? The snake. I recognize it. Could it be? It's Ah Huang's snake. Ah Huang? Who's that? That is... She was my deceased wife. She taught me the snake controlling goo. After more than 10 years, you can still protect me. Nay, the snake that neighs. How could this be? The goo technique of Jolie itself has many mysteries. This kind of thing might not be impossible. So, does Ah Huang hate me? Gently shakes her head. Is this a coincidence or has the snake become sentient? Fuming, snake poison. No, Liu Fuming will be fine. Caidie, are you telling the truth? Yes, the snake. Just put a goo on the owner of the Liu building. Why do they call it Liu building? Liu Fuming. He's the owner of the Tower of Prosperity. To get that clear. But there's no reason why it should be called Liu building. Or Liu owner. Just call his name. Although Caidie has never seen it, she should be able to control its snake charm. Can the snake actually do this? It's not a problem, it's just a scratch. You've been watching over me for her. After all these years, she still doesn't fully trust me. But that's just her temperament. I understand, I will take good care of you for her. Fuming, what's going on? It's okay, she wants it to protect me. She wants it to protect me for her. And she wants me to take care of her for it. Harmonic Raven, let's go. Where to? White Moor Marsh. There are some things I need to say to her. Autosave. Is he in my party now or? Jade Snake POSION. That's right, this is Jade Snake POSION. Not poison, POSION. Very important difference. After entering the battle, summon a green snake. When the green snake is on the field, it increases his attack, defense, action speed by 30%. Damn, this is really good. And he additionally deals 20 poison with every attack. When he's within 2 squares of the green snake, each time he is attacked, he only takes 60%. That is pretty damn good. Just 30% more action speed, more attack, and more defense. Incredible. And let's head up here to the grave. If you bring him to the grave before you do this mission, he asks if you want to provoke him by bringing him here. And now there's a different one. Different interaction. ... Harmonic Raven, let me stay with Ah Huang for a while. Okay, let them be alone. You watch Liu Fuming from a distance in front of the cold tomb. Facing the cold tombstone, he's no longer the taciturn and harsh man he used to say, sometimes laughing, sometimes joking. Finally, he falls silent, standing quietly in front of the tomb for a long, long time. Have you said everything you wanted to say? Let's go. This was a yes or no question. Please give me a yes or no answer. I'm a bit curious about your wife. Maybe he will talk about it now. Should I ask? Let's go. Can you tell me about her, if it's not too much trouble? Why are you interested in this kind of thing? If it's inconvenient for you to talk about it, forget it. It's not a big deal. She was the saintess of the Jolie tribe. the sister of Meow Meow Lee. I was down on my luck that year, wandering the world, and I happened to meet her in the southwest. I fell in love at first sight, and we pledged to be together forever. But whether it was because of her duties as a saintess or the rules of the Jolly tribe, she couldn't run away with me to the southwest, so we secretly returned to the Central Plains. At the time, because of the situation in Chusheng City, the people of the Jolly tribe couldn't establish themselves in the Central Plains. Some backstory: there was this like 8 saint war, and after this war in the Chusheng city, Tang Taijun also pledged herself to head to the southwest to ensure that the Jolly tribe can never encroach on the mainlands, and so the Jolly tribe was in a more perilous situation. So we decided to find a beautiful place to live in seclusion. But soon we were found. They were powerful and numerous, and we were gradually losing. In the end, I could only watch as a sword pierced her chest. The only places in the Central Plains that resembled her hometown were here, so I buried her here. So that's how it was. My sister ran away from the tribe like this. You are her. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have become a saintess, and those things of yours. It's okay. If it weren't for this, Caidie wouldn't have had the chance to come out with the young master, so Caidie won't blame you. But can Caidie light a stick of incense for my sister? As you wish. ... If you have nothing else to say, let's go. Alright, let's go. Intelligence increases, my god, the game right now is having issues. Intelligence increases by 2 and luck increases by 3. And that should be the whole story he has. So he gets the Jade Snake POSION and some additional stats. And we have some additional lore about Chu Wangyou's senior sister, about Miao Caidie's sister. So many sisters, and we have not met any of them. Goddamn. But yeah, this was the story. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye bye.